All right, I was nice to the fatties and brought Soccer and Sugar some corn. I got this corn on the cob, but from a friend, but I think they picked it a little too soon and it's a little bit tough to eat. So they'll eat them. And Shugs has got like 4 watermelons. Her watermelons. Now they've got dirt on them, so she probably won't eat the rest. All right, guys, I'm in my dad's truck again, so you know that I have to be doing some hauling. So, probably a couple of weeks ago, I went and picked up a couple of round bales and took them over to the barn. And today I'm gonna go pick them up again and bring them back home while I'm there to do chores. And I haven't announced it yet on this channel, but I actually am going to be moving Luna to a different barn. It's probably gonna be like a couple of weeks yet until I move her, but I'm actually gonna be moving her to the barn that I had her at when I owned her the first time I owned her. So actually, you guys have seen the barn before. I had my training horses there a couple years ago, Star and Pete. I've had all other horses there as well. But if you have been watching my channel for a very long time, I mean, the OG subscribers will remember when I first had Luna and was doing, I only did like a few videos with her at that barn, but yeah, she's gonna be going back there. And so okay, so the deal is I'm gonna bring her there and I have to help with hay and I have to buy my own grain, which is totally fine. But I bought these 2 round bales for her this winter, but now since I'm moving her, I'm gonna go get those round bales and bring them home. And then I'll take them to the barn she's going to when the owner tells me where she has a place for them. So right now she doesn't have a place to put them, so I'm just bringing them home to get them off of the lawn over there. So I'm just gonna bring them home, and then when I move Luna, I'm gonna take them to that barn. So yeah, it's pretty confusing, but I bought them, and Sarah, I'm really hoping to have her sold in the next couple of months. So I don't want to feed her round bales because if she doesn't finish it, then what? Like, I have a half-eaten round bale sitting at this barn that no horse is eating, or I just give it to the barn owner. So I'm just gonna take the round bales with me and take them to the other barn when I move them. So yeah. Okay, I'm here now. Gonna ride Sarah because I haven't ridden her since last week on our camping trip. I'm trying this breast collar on her, but I had to makeshift a wither strap because my saddle doesn't have the rings where you can attach the, leathers. So I have to put them here, but then it sags too long on her shoulders. So we're going to try and work with this. It's holding it up, and I'm hoping that'll help her saddle from not slipping so much since she has like no wither basically. Yes, get the food, get the food. She looks good. You look pretty good, yeah. Okay, lady. Back. What's up, guys? I know last time was a little cut short. I think it's like a week later, but I'm at my dad's house right now. I figured I'll just combine this video and make it just one long vlog. But oh yeah, we left off with loading the hay. So I don't remember. I was sitting there waiting for the barn owner to come out and load the hay. Well, eventually we got it loaded. I waited about an hour, but it's on the trailer. It's been on the trailer for a week or so now, and it's been, oh, it looks like my dad covered it. Hi, Tony. Hi, pretty girl, hi. And the horsies are up here to say hi to me. Hi, guys. I know, Tony, I know. So happy dog. Whoa, whoa. She's just so happy here. You want to run around, so you don't need to be tied up if I'm here. Oh, go run around. Okay, well, yeah, so it looks like my dad tried to cover it because it did rain a few times. Hi, Katie. All the barn animals are just coming to say hi today. But yeah, I need to take these round bales over to the other barn because I'm going to be moving Luna there this weekend. And we're basically going to like share hay, or I'm gonna help with hay, obviously, because I'm gonna have 2 horses there this winter. So I need to take this there, but I'm pretty early. I got spare time, so figured I'd hang out with the horsies. Hi, guys. Hi, Katie. Katie, you haven't gotten your voice back. She lost her voice somehow. I don't really know how. Hi, fellers. Hi. Yeah, you just want grain, don't you? Don't you, Sock? Sock just wants his grain. He does. Sorry, I like to talk to my horses like they're babies sometimes. Look at the baby chickens, guys. If you guys watch my vlog channel, these were my baby chicks. And they're farm chickens now. You can see them, right? Yeah, right there. They're nice big chickens. And they will live a nice life out here on the farm. Okay, I'm gonna give the horses some grain. Because I feel like I just owe them when they come up and say hi to me. Really, they just know they're getting grain, but I don't know. I feel like if they're standing up here waiting for grain, like I should give them grain. Otherwise, they're not gonna come up when I want them to. And now they eat. I know, I'm so happy, Tony. You're so happy. I know. My horses really don't get much grain at all. Just when I'm here, like, you can see how much Soccer has right there, like hardly anything. It's just kind of a little treat when they come up or when I call them. They don't really get it. They don't get it every day though, not even close. But guys, look what I found at a garage sale. I found this hanger rack and I thought it would go so perfectly in here, so I got it. And it's working very nicely for hanging everyone's bridles because I kind of run out of space. These racks here are really kind of too small to actually hang things on. But yeah, it looks so nice right there. But barn's kind of a mess right now. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I don't really have much to update you guys on. Although we are going on a trail ride this weekend. I don't know if you'll see this video before that or not. But Sarah is going to go on our last trail ride probably for the season. Being September now, usually this is like the last trail ride for the Saddle Club of the year, just because it seems like it always gets canceled in October and November. So, I mean, usually it's too cold to ride in November anyway, but they always schedule one just in case it's nice enough. But it's usually in October it gets canceled because of rain or, I don't know, something. But I really want Sarah to go on this last one. If you guys watched our last camping video, you know that she was awful. Actually, the last video, I guess. She was awful on that camping trip. And like I said in that video, I didn't realize how big of a trail ride that would be. It was literally huge. There was a ton of people there. And I'm glad she went for the experience, but it was just a miserable trail ride. She was such a jerk the whole time that, I mean, she pretty much had to be ponied by Cash the whole time, and then Cash got sick and tired of ponying her. So, I don't know. I want her still to go on this one. Even if she's terrible, Melanie's going to ride BB this time. And BB ponied her really well through the parade. So I'm thinking I can probably take her. And if Sarah has to be ponied the whole time, she has to be ponied the whole time. But at least she's getting out and being ridden, and I'm making her do it. Because the only way that she's going to get better is if she just does it over and over, even if it's awful and miserable. The only thing is that she's kind of to the point where it's almost dangerous, and I'm a very experienced rider. I mean, I know not everybody here thinks that I'm a good rider, but I am an experienced rider. I've ridden many green horses. I've broke out horses, and when I honestly feel like almost to the point where I'm nervous because I feel unsafe on her, then you know it's bad. Like, I know you guys didn't really get to see it because obviously there was no way I could have filmed while I'm trying to ride this jerk-ass horse. But yeah, I mean, I almost felt like I was not safe. And obviously that makes the ride that much more miserable because I can't trust her, and she can't. It's not even that she doesn't trust me. I think she honestly absolutely trusts me, but she doesn't respect me. And it's so weird because at home in the arena, she's awesome. We have great rides in the arena, and she definitely respects me in the arena and treats me as a leader, and we do awesome. Like, she's been great at home in the arena. And then once we get out on the trail, it's just ridiculous. And I haven't dealt with this issue with horses before. Maybe if some of you guys have, you can give me some advice. But it's crazy and how different it is. And sometimes I think maybe it's because I broke her out. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna shut this door because of the wind. I almost think it might be because I broke her out in the arena, in the indoor arena where it's all enclosed, it's all inside walls in that one room where she had no distractions and all she was focused on was me. So the arena is where she does best because that's where she's always been ridden. She's been broke out there. And what I should have done in the beginning stages, even though it was wintertime, I should have worked with her outside where there were distractions and she could see her friends, but she couldn't get to them, and make her work through it. And so now it's like she does amazing at home in the arena, but anytime we're outside of that environment, she's disrespectful, she's pushy. It's just, my God, it's so awful. So she might be hard to sell. She might not be. I really don't know. She's just so, I mean, I know she's sat in a pasture for 15 years, did whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted, didn't have to deal with humans. And so, yeah, I mean, I was very surprised how easy she was to break out in the arena, but now I'm seeing the side of her that says, yeah, she's sat in a pasture and done whatever she's wanted for the last 15 years. And yeah, so it's been really hard. The trails have been. This few times that me and Melanie have ridden down the road and back, she hasn't been too bad. But at the same time, I haven't really had to do a lot. Like, when we just ride down the road and back, it's just me and like her and Melanie, like just two horses. Sarah can be up in front and going and walking totally fine, and then we turn around and go home, and it's no big deal. But on a trail ride with like 10 other people, when I'm trying to keep her away from other horses or steer her this way or stop and wait for Melanie to catch up with us, it's just a constant fighting battle with her, because she doesn't want to slow down and get behind the other horses. She definitely does not want to stop when I want her to stop and wait for Cash to catch up. Like if me and Melanie are riding together, you know. She doesn't want to slow down. She wants to trot and go wherever she wants, up other horses' butts, and she just does not want to listen at all. So she just wants to do whatever she wants because she's so herd bound and She's just so herd attached that when there's all these other horses around, all she cares about is being with the herd and doing what she wants within the herd and her place in the herd. She doesn't care about me on her back. When it's just me and her alone in the arena, we do great. So yeah, that's kind of the struggle that I'm facing. So last time on that camping trip was just literally a 3-hour fight with her, and she never bucked or anything like that, but there was one time she kind of threw a little fit, and she didn't, I wouldn't say she really reared up, but she kind of like brought her feet off the ground and did like a big stomp, like in frustration, because I wouldn't release the pressure off her face, because basically she was pulling on me so hard because she just wanted to walk as fast as she wanted to get right up front into the other horses. And I wanted her to stop and wait for Melanie to catch up with Cash, and she wouldn't, basically. So I have the reins tight, holding her back, and she just like basically threw a big fit and stomped on the ground. But yeah, she basically had to be ponied most of that ride just because she was being so out of control and wouldn't listen. And then Cash started getting pissed at her. He didn't want to pony her anymore and started being a jerk. So I like had to, I don't know, how do I want to put it? I had to hold on for dear life and just kind of ride it out for a little bit. But I think once Cash was ponying her and I was able to release the pressure off her reins, she was able to feel that loosen up while we were just steadily walking. And then if we got, going too fast, I'd pull her back. And once she felt the pressure differences of me pulling back when I want her to slow down and then I'll loosen up, helped, and she became a little bit more soft and attentive to me towards the end of the ride. But yeah, it was so bad. So obviously I'm a little skeptical, a little nervous about this weekend. Like I said, even if she has to be ponied the whole time, then that's what we have to do. But I still want her to get out and go on this ride and just do it, because she needs to do it. The more that she does it, the more, hopefully, the better we'll get at it. I'm considering, well, I probably will take a mechanical hackamore. I've really been enjoying riding her in the Indian Bosal because it has no leverage, it has no pain mechanism, but at this point it's coming to where I know that she knows her manners. I mean, I've taught her ground manners, I've taught her in the saddle manners, and it's to the point now where we're just in a group of people and she doesn't care, and she doesn't care about hurting me. She just wants to do whatever she wants, and will throw a fit if she doesn't get what she wants. So it might take a couple rides in a mechanical hackamore to, get her attention and say, hey, you're gonna listen to me. If you're gonna be a brat, then you're gonna get it, because it's kind of to the point where I can't have her be unsafe or a danger to ride on the trails. So even if it takes a few rides of really getting it through her head, then I might have to. And we might be able to go back to an Indian Bosal after that. It just depends. I don't know how it'll go, but it's kind of my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any advice or have had horses like this before. It's definitely not that she's a bad trail horse. I think she loves going on trail rides, but she loves it a little bit too much right now. So we're going to be doing that this weekend. And I think BB will be okay. I mean, last time we only ponied her for like an hour, but if she even needs ponied. She probably will, but I don't know.
Nope, for later, after your ride.
Yeah, for after the ride, okay?
I got you pretty loose. Now you'll get it in a minute. You know, you'll get it when I take the bridle off.